Hello again. Before we get started, the following items you need for this project is sublimation paper. Any type will be fine to use. Here, I'm using the A-Sub brand that was left over from the last project. You also need sublimation blank teardrop earrings, scissors, a few blank of copy paper or non-wax parchment paper, sublimation printer, heat-resistant tape, Teflon paper, and heat press. Any type of heat press will do just fine. All of the items I just mentioned are from Amazon, except for two. The heat press is from Stahl's, and the Epson printer is from Costco. Okay, before I start making the earring template, I'm going to turn on the heat press and set it for 400 degrees at 35-second press. Here I have the Adobe Illustrator program open. I have different size on various projects that I have saved on this program, so I don't need to create another one. Just a few clicks and I have my artboards up and ready to go. I'm going to create two artboards. The first artboard size is 4 by 4 inches. I'll name it Draft. The second artboard is 8.5 by 11 inches, the same size as the sublimation paper that I'll be using. Because I'm aiming toward making teardrop earrings, I'm giving it the name Teardrop Earrings. Go to Google, search for the teardrop earring template. I'm going to select this one on my Mac. I hold down the Shift, Command, and number 4 keys at the same time and drag and highlight the image. Now that I got the screenshot, I drag it to the Adobe Illustrator. Go to Trace Image. Set View to Outlines with Swords Image. Set the mode to black and white. Adjust the threshold until your tracing image looks good. Now, click Trace, Expand, click on the image and delete. I just needed one image. I'll highlight the image that I just traced. You can see the ghost-like image. Select it. Go to Default, Fill, and Stroke. Click on the red line for the fill. You just need the outline. Go to Transform and set the size to 1.06 for the width. And 160 for the height. This will be the inner template. Go to Object, Transform, Reflect, and flip your image horizontal. I'm using a Mac, so I'm going to click Command C to copy and Command V to paste. Now that I got another copy of the trace image, I'm going to change the size to 1.12 for the width and 1.70 for the height, which is slightly larger than the inner template. I'm going to label the smaller teardrop as inner, and the larger one I will label it outline. Click on the inner, then Command C to copy. Go to the draft artboard, Command V to paste. Change the stroke to 0.50. Go to File, Place. Look for the image you want. I'm going to place a picture of my fur baby, the love of my life, of course. Resize the image. Go to Object, Arrange, Send Image to the back. Place the image in the center of the teardrop. Go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make. Go to the screenshot artboard, Command C to copy. Go to the draft artboard, Command V to paste the outline. Change stroke to 0.25. Go to Select, All, Align, Horizontal and Vertical Center Alignment. Here, I manually move the inner down a bit more so it lines up where I want it. Now that I'm happy with the alignment, I click on Select, All, Object, Transform, Reflect. I want to click on Vertical to flip the image. Now go to Select, All, Command C to copy. Go to Teardrop Earring artboard and Command V to paste. Command V again to paste. You see another image pop up. I line it up and highlight both images and Command C to copy. Command V to paste. And here I have all 4 of the images lined up, ready to print. I'm going to send the image to my sublimation Epson ET3760 to print. Here, I'm using an A-sub sublimation paper. I'm putting it face down with logo facing up as shown here on this printer. If you have not converted your printer yet, check out my first video. It prints pretty fast. See what I mean? Cut out the image. Here I cut into square shape around the image. The normal step to set up my heat press whenever I'm about to sublimate is to tape down a Teflon sheet to protect the bottom plate. Place a piece of paper underneath and one on top of the blanks. I know I overdo it, all the Teflon sheets. I invest so much money on this heat press that I have to make sure I keep it clean and lasts for a lifetime. Let's do the first image. I place a piece of white paper down on the plate. Then I place the image facing up. That way I can see where to line up the blanks to the image. I tape down the image with heat-resistant tape to keep it from shifting. I highly recommend using the heat-resistant. I recall messing up so many blanks while I was waiting for the shipment of the tapes. I am so impatient. I should make it as my 2022 New Year resolution. What do you think? Now I get the blanks taped down. I place another white sheet of paper on top of it. Then I place another Teflon sheet before giving it a press. Okay, let's see how it turns out. It's really hot. It can burn your fingers, so please, please, please wear gloves. Oops, I forgot to remove the plastic from the blanks. That's why it was so difficult to pull off the sublimation paper. I'm going to redo it. Looking good. All right, let's finish up both sides and see how the final result turns out. I have a better view if I hold up like this while trying to tape the blank to the sublimation. Make sure you have the image facing down on the blanks and the logo facing up. My heat press increases to 1 degree hotter, but it should be okay. The heat decreases as I press my blanks. It should not affect your project. I can't wait. Okay, let's see how it turns out. Looks great. I love it. Overall, I love how clear it is and so vibrant. The only thing I would have done differently is to make the image slightly larger so there'd be no line around the earrings. I'll be making more future videos like this, so please subscribe and tune in next time. Thank you again for allowing me to share my project with you. Please stay positive. Bye for now.